Mighty Vikings, greetings and salutations. Welcome back to our Lex Imperialis run. We are right now in the Cannibalium. We have, I think, unraveled everything that we could. I hope I didn't forget anything. There is still the... There's still that hymn with that robot. Circles conjugator. There we go. Machine alter accepts the rhythm. We got that rhythm to find the hidden pass. Beep boop sounds are a bug. So. A shortish muscular man wearing a scarlet collar of the Priestess of Mars steps into your path. A tight bandage covers this man's eyes, yet he turns his face straight towards you with no hesitation. May the charge of the Omni-Messiah's mercy persist in the hands of the faithful. May the motive force persist in their batteries. Make the sign of the Aquila. Or the Emperor. The Omni-Messiah knows all, comprehends all. The hallowed electric demonic conimbium receives you, pilgrim. I am Dar Impulse 6, a servant of the motive force and a predator electroid of the sacred monastery. Pascal makes a bow. Pascal bows down humbly before the man. A thrill of binary signals comes from his vox, to which the Praetor responds with a solemn gesture of blessing. Pascal turns to you and says, the rank of Praetor Electroid is a sign of high standing within the Elector Priest fraternity. To have been granted an audience is a great honor. The Praetor Electroid looks at Kibella and gives a dignified nod. You have brought an assassin? Good. She will find much work here. Are you ready for the new toils, blessed slayer? Always. Can we add a way? Darimpulse 6. It was you, was it not, that Logus Abel came to seek in an interpretation of his data trance? Yes, Tech Brother Abel arrived here to engage in a magnetic meditation that would help clarify his vision. Unfortunately, the heretics' mechanizations prevented us from completing the ritual. The esteemed Logus volunteered his help in defending the monastery, but contact with him was lost soon afterwards. What kinds of vision was he receiving? The only Messiah's revelation was encrypted with great meticulousness, which indicates its great importance. Grasping it fully is beyond my ability. By a single touch was not enough for me to realize the enormity of the secret concealed with him. Or more exactly, the secret design, which is how Tech Brother Abel referred to it. His mind had discerned to the world around him traces of some grand silence that he wished to comprehend. Logus Abel is dead. Sad news indeed. Tech Brother Abel was chosen by the Omni-Messiah to be comprehender of the great mysteries. May its spirit's motive force come into being anew in the found of miraculous fusion reactor. I have a few questions about this place and the people in it. Truth is like light, and blocking its path is criminal. You're not like other members of the Adeptus Mechanicus that I've met. Our faith imposes a duty of obedience on us. Every Elector Priest is given numerous electudes that combine in a blessed voltagized circuit, allowing feeble flesh to withstand the might of the motive force. That is why our skin glows with this light, and our eyes boil and melt when we are ordained. The Messiah's tears is what we call this phenomenon. This dying away of unworthy flesh. As we shun the layperson's primitive means of looking at the world, we gain the ability to sense the motive force around us with our entire body. Who are you? The hard-working servant and dweller of this canobium, Elector Priest of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Tell me more about your relic. It would be pointless to describe the miraculous fusion reactor. Only through beholding its ferocious power can one comprehend its blessed essence. The fear of the might of the Omni-Messiah. Its core was found 4,000 years ago and delivered to Rykard Minoris by the holy warrior of faith, Locke Impulse the First. During one of his... This is so fucked up, man. Its sacred spark has not gone out for an instant, and the walls and power units of this connubium have been erected around the relic in order to protect it from ignorant laypeople, as well as protect them from its formidable might. Pascal keeps his solemn silence, but quick clicking of mechadrite claws betrays his excitement at being so close to the secret Archaeo tank. He's like... Thank you kindly. What precisely do you believe in? We have devoted ourselves to the worship of that aspect of the machine god which is known as the motive force. It is the blessed divine spark that creates impetus in the universe. The Omni-Messiah and his mercy gave the world the gift of the motive force. Is that so? The relic that is the monastery protects provides the entire planet. And we, unworthy though we are glad to serve the ancient machine that dwells in this place. I guess I understand everything. I'm pleased to be the conductor of truth. What happened here and how did you manage to survive? When the heretics descended in droves upon the connubium, we gave battle. Unholy foes buried the Omni-Messiah warriors on the mass of their bodies, thus extinguishing the defender's spark of purity. It was then that I ordered my few surviving brethren to retreat into the monastery's secret chambers. Upon taking refuge here, we began to destroy the blasphemous intruders in surreptitious ways. Alas, as fiery as my brethren's anger was, I had no right to permit them to die in honest combat, for the task of taking back our abode still lay ahead of us. It must commend the skill with which your secret chambers are concealed. Your choice of tactics was wise as well. There's no point in losing more lives in the massacre that the cultists wrought. The leader of the heretics fought her way into the ark wherein dwells the miraculous fusion reactor. She's trying to desecrate the rite of the operation. This holy place will be protected against sacrilegious practices. I swear it. Sinbalto, how you doing? Welcome in. Interesting how they merged the new character from the DLC into the old story missions. It's quite intriguing, I agree. We'll be seeing that a lot in the game. Go with the blessing of the Emperor. My enforcers at the Governor's Guard can help you reclaim the monastery. I cannot allow this. Lay people are forbidden to visit the monastery. Confirmed. The presence of lay people in the monastery grants without the Praetor Electric's blessing will be regarded as a sacrilegious violation of the holy rite of operation. Heinrichs opens his mouth for a second to say something, but changes his mind and quietly clears his throat. Yes, I see. House of Celia follows the same rules when it comes to outsiders. In the monastery, I was attacked by people who looked like electric priests. That is a lamentable mistake. We know of no help that was on its way, and we're not expecting to encounter any allies in the monastery. A true person of faith would never have hidden and let the enemy take over their temple. My body is brimming with fury of the motive force that wants to be unleashed upon the heretics. I wish to go to the holy reactor, by the way. Just saying. Super Richie, how you doing? Welcome in. Ark is hidden from the pilgrim's eyes, but consider the extraordinary circumstances of your visits of the monastery. I grant you the right. The hall that leads to the high reliquaries has been paired with the enemy. The time has come to prove your loyalty to the Elven Messiah, Praetor. In the name of the God of humanity, strengthen my numbers with the faithful eager to fulfill their duty, so that they help me punish the blasphemers. Thank you, Pilgrim, for reminding me of our duty to humanity. I will send the Connubian warriors to your aid, if that is what his warriors want me to do. There we go. Getting electro priests coming with us. Ooh, boy. Some goods over here.
Keep your wits about you.
So, does somebody know of the song here, the rites? Oh, let me throw the prayer. We are in the electrodynamic connebium. Let's see here. Down the Messiah. Arcane key to the closet of circuits. The immortal reason. A pilgrim who has learned our ways is worthy of the gift of enlightenment. Just click everything? Nah. Just takes too much time. I remember when we found out about how this whole
Always keep your eye on the prize.
prayer goes, but I can't recall where, and I'm not arsed to go around and find it out. Whenever the wheeler hits a target with the arc rifle, they also attack targets within the 2 cells of the main target. Okay. What do I have here? Grants critical hit chance to ranged attacks against enemies with less than 50% wounds left. Pinpoint visor. Not bad. Go to the monastery. Wait, can we still get our blessing?
Options open.
Again from that dude? No. So, because we went back to the ship to heal our wounds, that blessing was gone. Maybe not the wisest of ideas, but is what it is. I think we're gonna switch Heinrichs out with Abelard's. Or do I think we're gonna keep Heinrichs, because Abelard we did that in the last run.
Watch out.
Instead of a Genta, we're gonna have
I always have a
the new arbites. Oh. Oh! The holy reactor! Yay, hey, raise the generator! Hey, hey, raise the generator! face of the woman who stands before you is hidden behind a grotesque barred mask. I go full melee close combat. On close combat, yes. Melee, probably not, but shotgun. And then I have to see what kind of skill Solomon has. And what kind of arbites we do make him. How predictable your path is. How static. All the possible deaths you have skirted. Only to perish here in the fiery tempest that will mark the final dawn. You have arrived just in time, little cog. The systematical use of your regalia like a mask to subdue the reactor. A cog? I cannot comprehend why apostates try to insult me by comparing me to a secret symbol of our faith. It is irrational. The secret cog grinds all corruptions to dust. From the dust, I built order. Pascal, announce my arrival. With the omnibuse's blessing, the rogue trader von Valansus has come before the miraculous fusion reactor, seeking to perform the purification and eradicate the corruption. All unauthorized persons are hereby ordered to lay down their arms and humbly accept their punishment. Humility is the lot of the meek. I'm a harbinger of the great changes, and the vision of the great cataclysm to come have incinerated what humanity I had in my heart. The woman's voice breaks and shifts in different pitches and timbres. Time has all but run out. I can hear the fist of the future knocking on the door of present. Choose quickly what do you want to be when it walks in. A blind slave to what is gone, a faithful servant to what of is to come, or a corpse. I would take some time to rest from you and the detail of the future of the cult prophecies. Hopefully, when we're done, what's left of you will still be capable to coherent speech. What you'll be is living torch blazing for his glory. Ah! Yellow, reds, violets, oranges, and blues. Wild colors that scorch the eyes, but where the multi-masks end, nothing but a colorless void remains. In the name of the God Emperor, die, foul creature. Execute them in the name of the edge of the daybreak. You cannot make your blasphemous words, but the name heretic keeps repeating. The edge of daybreak digs into your hearing like a blade of defenseless flesh. It sounds almost physical painful. It spawns strange and impossible phantoms in your mind. However, you manage to muster your strength and banish it from your mind. Nice try, blasphemer.
I'll make an example out of you.
Nice try. Okay, a lot of cultists. Round until the reactor explodes is 2. Heinrich, you go with me. Cassie goes over there. Start battle. Some shots to Argenta. Some shots on me. So. Let's move over here. Blow out the eye. Kablam.
I bring ruin.
Nice try. So good. We are going to make a blood oath on you. Then jump into the middle.
Demand.
do a little bit of blade dance.
I shall know.
Then kill you.
The shadows will see it done.
Then kill some more. Then let's go for the cultist gunner. Nice. And whatever comes from that direction, we gotta deal with it. So, Heinrichs, give some power to yourself. Run up to kill. Give a blessing of the Emperor. And on we go. So, Mr. Lecture Priest. God damn it. Let's try it. Okay, they got a little bit shot up, though. Good. Two down. That was missed, sadly. Is what it is. So, let's take a shot. Running shot. Let's take another shot. God damn it. Moving up here. Spirit of the Machine. And shooting that cultist dude. 2 bits. Good to go. Tries to have a wonderful meetup. So let's boost Heinrichs. And Kormakar. Let's
I'm
give it
not
an extra turn.
accustomed to being ordered around.
Shooting the bits.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Good. If we insist, Lord Captain. Give me a full turn. Moving up here. Concentrated fire. This one gives me armor penetration and bleeding. Let's put some bleeding on him. Because why not? Law and order. There we go. Some wide shots. Let's move up here. Throw in an attack for full-on bleeds. Kill the priest. Reactor goes longer. Nice. Get a gun, I did. Welcome in. So let's move up here, and then we can charge him. Increase the time even longer.
Naturally.
Give you some strength, because why not? Here we go. Electro Priest's moving in. With a Daka Daka. Moving up here. So either you or you. That would be a nice target up there. So let's do rapid fire and take that off from the run and gun. Reload for free. And yeah, let's do some wild shots then. 30% and still managed to kill it. Insane.
Let's make some opportunities.
Insane, I say. Okay, Mr. Cultist Gunner. Work for us for a turn. Hey, Lessa, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Yeah, there's the trade of his faithful. Let's get the Cultist Gunner out.
Condemns you.
What? It turned into a chaos spawn? Oh, because it was kneeling and praying. Shit. Started a new game, as we had a new DLC and then decided to stream it. God damn, I forgot how much reading I would have to do in this game. Yes, Kinecon. I think there's a mod though that reads stuff out for you. If you want that. It's not for everybody's taste, but definitely doable. So let's give him also some boost.
Isn't
Alex
this
does
a
not
job
have
for the
that
serfs?
yet. Nice, pull them in. So Kibela. Come on, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar, baby. So moving up here, we're putting in Blood Oath on you. No Blood Oath. Blood Oath on you. Raining blood on the other dudes. Swang. Then we jump over. There we go. Then we do some swingity. And end him. And then we move towards Pascal. So, Mr. Heinrich, sir. Looks like we have a little bit of a situation here. So we're gonna charge in there and smack him to bits. Then we're gonna endure. Then we're gonna hit you. Perfect. And then we go for
I feel the
Daring
power
Breach.
surging.
So we're making you feeble. Then Reckless Strike. And then we're gonna make an Psychic Force attack. Or two normal attacks. Let's do two normal. And the Psychic one. What is that? Bestial Rage. Whenever the enemy attack deals damage to this creature gains weapon skill and strength. Oh. So the more hits it gets, the nastier it will become.
I'll do it.
Let's go this direction. Good to go. So, we're moving up there and doing some point blank shots. There we go. Nice running shots. Pascal. I can't tell with the Meckenreich.
Blessed be the hand of...
And that's it. Oh, it also goes into his knees. Cassia. Ormakar. Let him do the bonk. Good. And then that dude just gets pulled over here. And the electro piece gets a little bit of a boost.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Well, you know. So then I'm moving up here and do a reckless attack and charge in. I killed his companion. There we go. His melting just came from the outside. Same over here, Lessa. Same over here. Hope you are staying hydrated. Doing great. I love being able to share the story with you guys. So, Kinikon, evening, first of all, and second of all, what kind of character have you created with your new run? Enough! You are powerless to halt the approach of what is to come. I see Crimson Trail leading humanity to its doom. Now you will see it too. I guess not. The blinding voltaic arc bursts forth from her broken panel and strikes the Aurora's uncanny mask. Its metal heats up, smoke billows through the bars with a howl. The cultist collapses. The light is gone. What? Was that it? The final dawn? But why was it so different from what the teacher promised? You'll pay for this. You will. You. The woman's body goes limp and collapses on the floor. Her iron mask hits the ground. Confirming purgation and termination. The heretic took her secret with her. Pity. The moldy hues have rejected her, leaving only a grayish-green thread. The noose that the heretic put around her own neck. I've seen this many times. What's Heinrich's doing? A minute, please. I need no more than 1 minute. Inspect the control panel damaged. The conjugate is probably well beyond repair, but your attention is drawn away from the secret machine and towards the dagger sticking out of the control panel. On closer inspection, it turns out to be a lavishly decorated handguard of a sword whose blade had been ripped out. Its pommel is decorated with a strange adornment. So this is one part of that sword that you can find as a heretic. This is no human-made object. It's grown from wraithbone, a material forwarded by the Eldari. As you lean over the shard, you suddenly hear a multitude of voices. They blend together. Heinrich, take a look over here. Is this by any chance what you're looking for? This unholy object is the work of unhuman hands, and judging by the cold eyes sensing, it is the tool of the arch-enemy. I'm most grateful for your vigilance, Courtmacher. Heinrich takes the strange shard out of the control panel and studies it for a few seconds. Curious. Rogue Trader, on behalf of the Holy Orders, I thank you for your cooperation and release you from your requisition. From this moment on, I'm at your service. I'm ready to come aboard of your ship and head to Footfall as soon as you deem possible. Remove Aurora's mask. It's just flimsily attached. You. Let us finish cleansing the monastery, Pascal. Executing, let the Omni Messiah given motive, force, flow, and all obstacles in its path be eradicated. After the success of BG3, Alcat said their next RPG needs to be fully voiced. Here's hoping for Dark Heresy. Dark Heresy will be fully voiced. The Expanse RPG will also be fully voiced. We had an interview. You can check out the interview on YouTube if you want to, Kinokon, with the game developer from Alcad. She's fantastic. She's fantastic. Also, very good looking. So I think I should do a spreadsheet of my character. Probably I should do a spreadsheet on my character. Not always easy to see the full builds, and I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna reskill at some point when I found out some more stuff. So let's see here really quickly. Wow, Raven did, or Revan did a freaking huge list. Interesting, I guess, for the Fortress World buff. So we are now at level 13. Let's see here. Do we have the shotguns? Mastery. Additional attack with the second weapon suffers no penalty. Character can attack with the second weapon in their current weapon. Dual weapon combat. That means I could go for having 2 shotguns. So many decisions makings. With one-handed shock baton, no. After the arbiter uses heroic act or desperate measure to gain coercion and block. Once per turn, the arbiter can throw a grenade that doesn't deal no damage. Mob justice. Allies in a 3-cell radius around them deal no damage. The arbiter's successful attacks reduce enemies' armor by 18. Armor piercing. Boom, 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 boom. So, awareness and demolition. Let's go on with awareness. Awareness. Has a little bit of an awareness thing. Demolition is Argenta very high, and Kibella even higher. So. No need there. I'll give her swift movement as well. Lower Imperialis. Good. You. Perception of you is pretty high, so let's go even higher with it. The navigator starts all turns, including extra turns, with additional movement points. This effect stacks up 5 times. Wow. Enemies affected by the navigator's power suffer a stacking penalty of resistance tests. If the navigator's perception is higher than their agility, their dodge is calculated using perception. Could be nice. When a navigator uses a navigator power, veil degradation is reduced by 1. Stable routes. This will become handy in a bit. When we start traveling. So, perception, weapon skill. First time attack with a plasma melter or power weapon deals damage. For the remainder of combat, bonus damage is increased by 2. Accelerating protocol. Pascal's melee attack. Apply the machine spirit communion effect on all attacked enemies. Pascal attacks effects. To expose weakness ability, gain bonus against enemies under the effect of the machine spirit. Filtering protocols. Getting an AP when shooting with an plasma. I should give him a plasma weapon. Do you have a plasma pistol? So... do you want toughness or do you want agility? I want agility go up, or strength even. What do we want with Heinrichs? Let's go strength, hitting harder. And then... relentless blaze. Psycho Majoris. It's definitely something that I want to. Still mines. Yeah, let's make his psycho ability go higher. For you, my dancing queen. Let's go with strength. The blade dancer's Medicae is now determined by weapon skill instead of intelligence. Blade dancer deals critical damage and can use medkits as if having Medicae skill. Oh, Death Warden. Oh. That is massive. Straight up some healing potions. Avengers Gauntlets. All attack opportunities deal additional agility bonus damage. Blasphemous Prism.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
There we go. Okay, so we dealt with that lady here at the... Oh. Dar Impulse, you're welcome. You are welcome. Let's get outside. So, gate can remain closed. Wardens, we can leave here. We can leave here. I wonder if Dark Heroes will have as many loading screens.
Rogue Trader. I was somewhat brusque at our first meeting, and I would like to make up for it by expressing my thanks for your assistance in the electrodynamic Cenobium. Your arrival could not have come at a better time. Thanks to you, I have succeeded in finding the object that brought me to this system in the first place. Now that the weapon of corruption has been seized from the cult, I can satisfy the Lord Inquisitor's wish and travel with you to Footfall, once you have finished your business on Rycat.
Is that so?
There is one more thing. The Lord Inquisitor gave me this item some time ago. He must have thought it likely that I would find myself aboard this vessel sooner than he. I was instructed to deliver this device to Lady Theodora. However, given recent events, I believe I ought to present it to you. This is an elucidator, a sacred machine capable of translating the languages of remote and lost worlds into Low Gothic. It can even process Xenos languages to a certain degree. Not without infelicities, but possibly well.
I would not dare to question the Inquisition. Thank you, the Inquisition's generosity is greatly appreciated.
May the elucidator serve House von Valancius as faithfully as it has served the acolytes of the Holy Ordos up to now.
What do you plan to do now?
I would like to offer my assistance in resolving your immediate problems. I am aware that the ship suffered considerable losses during the recent mutiny and was damaged by the cultists' actions, and you have lost many valuable officers as well. You are in a difficult situation. I am at your disposal.
I don't know why, but Heinrichs gives me big, what's that Inquisitor called again? Oh, God damn it. Rosenheimer? I can't remember. There was even a book series of him and a very odd game. What do you think will come of the electrodynamic connebium?
It all depends on the electro-priests who survived the attack. Fortunately for them, the cultists did not manage to seriously corrupt the holy site, partly thanks to the priesthood's efforts. Nevertheless, I would not be surprised if the local explorator fleet decides to audit and purge the damaged units once it hears about what has happened.
I understand. Let's return to my duties. Hank is about to say something else when he is interrupted with the sound of a Vox signal. Someone's trying to contact you.
Thank you for your time. Please consider me at your complete disposal while I am aboard your vessel.
Congratulations to your victory, your lordship. The entire vessel was impatiently awaiting the news of your expedition's success. The rumors about not simply saving the Tech Priest Monastery, but actually limiting the source spread it like wildfire. Governor Medina is expecting you at the command center to discuss matters. We're ready to depart immediately. Just give the orders. Eisenhorn. Thank you kindly, Kinukan. Eisenhorn. We got all our rewards already. We picked everything from the vaults. There's now a picture of me hanging here instead of... Yeah, there we go. Majestic portrait painting skilled by artists. Ah! It's just good looking. Mwah. So... I have to talk to the governor. Let's go and have a chat. Ranked minerals. Starport. Bunker. The VF Heinrichs actually has been doing... Yeah, I know. He's doing fantastic work. And he has covered fantastic moments and clips and did a lot of Warhammer 40k stuff. Yeah. Really, really sad that he was not part of our TTRPG session because of technical issues. Would have been amazing. Would have been amazing. Although probably very difficult to have because it's a part of the on the run. Oop, my bad, wrong buttons. So
Keep your wits about you.
oh, potato. Show me your arsenal. Reputation. Hide untreatable. Times. Trade those. Range. Some ship. There we go. Metronome. If the word did not spend P during the turn, they gain +10 to all the characteristics next turn. Nice. So, Governor Medina. Greetings, Your Lordship. Master of Galax is pleased to see you in good faith. I hope that accomplished what you intended to do in the Carnabium. The interrogator nods and says no word. After the comfortable long pause, Medina clears his throat. I can express how grateful I am for your help. Now that you and Sidus Heretic's design have been thwarted, nothing stands in the way of my plans and yours. With Aurora dead, the spirit of revolting is waning. I have already signed the order to allocate 2,000 first-class woodfarers to you. Their transfer to your ship should begin in a minute now. I would also like to salute the savior of Ragged Minoris and have already given the order to celebration held in your honor. We will mark your victory with an ancient custom, the Triumph. You will drive through the city streets accompanied by a guard of honor, as befits hero who has vanquished the Imperium's enemy. In regards to your own participation in the Triumph, Governor, you will accompany us to the starport to provide timely answers to any questions that may occur to me as I inspect the terminal there. That being said, you should appear before your subjects at least once at the end of the ceremony. Doing so will help to maintain order. There's no reason to let the people know that the world may soon be in for a change of leadership. I have other businesses in the system yet to do. We get the parade. But we got our profit factor up, so that means more stuff that we can use. All of this. Nice. Stabilizer braces, modified lasgun, neurohaptic amplifier. And Stormtrooper Carapace. Nice. What are these? Whenever it uses run and gun, they gain +2 damage on the range attacks. Precision bonus, tech use bonus. So you get those. Where it uses stalwart defense. If the Vera uses stalwart defense. I see. So that's something for Avalon and his shield. Nobody can use heavy armor yet. You do wonder how they source their voice actors in general. They hire a bigger company and those hired the actors. Because I'm trying to get into that group as well, as we speak. I'm ready for the Triumph. Fly to the Upper Way.
Is there money to be made?
The Upper Way. Is it instantly triggering? The parade, the triumph. Look at them all greet. Talk to the Master of Ceremonies. The Lordship, Peerless Lord von Valances, I'm the Master of Ceremonies. Speak. You will take the road now familiar to you. From here to the starport, the body of heretic known as the Prophet Aurora will be pulled in your wake as a battle trophy. Not to worry, this is a thoroughly choreographed interlude. The group of grateful people will be composed exclusively loyal citizens. Once they have said their praise, their procession will be moved on. Governor Medina will await you for the starport. I see. Excellent plan. I'm ready to start a triumph. Never gets old, Abelard presenting you. I agree. Of course, your lordship.
Rush not dawdle.
I will hunt down all of your accomplices wherever they may be, and they will follow you into the fire. Away from the corpse, even though it feels like it is staring at you. Mount the tank. Let's do it. Oh, praise the Emperor! Look at us. Glory to the Redeemer. Glory to the Redeemer. I did do the prison plan, yes. Rocket Minors will remember you. Man. Make way, let us greet the hero. A small group of festively dressed people rushed towards you. I need to get around and play this game. It is so good. So, I recommend though, if you're gonna play it on stream, to maybe download a mod that does via AI some reading for you, because it is a lot of text. Their next title, Dark Heresy, there will be fully voiced, and their next title, the Expanse RPG game, will be also fully voiced. Big thanks to BG3 and their success with their CRPG. So thank to that, everybody's investing good coin into voice acting. Glory to the Von Valances dynasty. Glory to Cormac, hero of the Rocket Minoris. That was the pilot we met in Ricardiphilia. That's true. The creature citizen wish to gift presents to the Redeemer. For whatever reason, you know for certain that right at this moment, the gaze of Aurora's dead, empty eye socket is fixed upon your back of your head. Turn around and look at Aurora's corpse. Nothing strange. The crowd's solitary clamor, the prophet's motionless corpse. Only the air is oddly still as before a thunderstorm. Oh! I'm sensing something. Boundless blue, golden, dark. What? Something is coming, Damin. An unholy death contrary to his will. Behold! Behold the final dawn. So much to my glorious parade, I guess. Oh my god! Not the tank. I did so, by the way. Quick court. Use the tank. Never mind. It's always the tank going into hey boom booms very quickly. Good thing we got out. That is true. That is true. Speaking of good things, Neverwinter Nights 2 is getting a remaster in 2 weeks' time. We're definitely gonna do a full let's play of this whole spiel. Okay. Can anybody guess what kind of ship models that those have been that have just passed by? Dude, everybody's going haywire. What are you doing with the sun? that pointer of hers. And the lights go out. I don't know, when I have a parade for me, I always like to end it with a bang. But not that kind of bang. I ran a Raven Glory with a few friends, and now one of them is painting models and has the entire Horus Heresy, so yeah. I can understand. I can understand.
You will beg for mercy.
Straight up battle,
I
okay.
will grant none.
Your Emperor won't save you.
So we have some acolytes down here. Some acolytes down there. We have a lot of them over here. Jeebus. So we get over here so we can shoot and toot a lot. Let's move you over here, Kibella. Cassia. That's over there, Pascal. Pascal can relax there. Heinrichs. Over here. And me. Right in front of your face. Start a battle. So, Argenta's turn. We're gonna use rapid fire so her spread shot does even more Daka. I'm gonna move over here and we are shooting in that arc to hit all of you. Okay, there goes down a few. Moving further. Taking another shot over here. Missed the first target, hit the second one. And then we are making glory to the Empire. Then we nearly got a hero action. We're gonna jump in between you two.
Death is a blessing.
I did not expect that you'd instantly die, but okay. Then I'm moving over here.
I am your blade and
We're marking
shield.
you for death, and I'm attacking you, putting a lot of blood splatter around everything, and we're good to go. Heinrichs is here. I'm gonna buff my
Let's see to
muscles with Iron Arm and Endure so we are not getting too much damage. And then we're gonna charge, attack the Flamer dude over here. Exactly, and then we're straight up gonna go for Daring Breach, meaning we have as many attacks as we want to. That means one attack over there. Leader of the cultists, even. Moving over here, that means we're gonna go for Reckless Strike and then Psychic Force that uses our psychic abilities with the swing, because it's a power sword and should take out this leader dudes in one swing. Come on. Crit even. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Fuck you. And moving up to the next. Onward! In the midnight aisle, we tried more. Boost you.
Out of my way!
Pull you in into that burning desire. Give her Genta a turn. So she can do some Daka. Nearly killed that one. Shame. Is what it is. Moving over here.
Stay
That's it.
vigilant.
Let's go, enforcers. For those wondering, we of course did also increase the animation speed because this is now our third playthrough of the game. So, plasma pistol. Oh! Completely evaporated. Little puny bastards.
Chaos guides me.
So, Cormaker, our lovely arbites. How about we point blank shoot him in the face? Let's put the blood buff on him. There we go, he's down to
Here's
10.
my perfect moment. I'll.
There we go. And now we're gonna run and gun.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Just by one. One piece.
Weapon at the ready.
So burst fire is happening. Nice try to burn.
Guides me. Break them a roll.
Please don't go through that
Weak.
Follow my lead.
weird. Oh! More to come, okay. Quick and very important question. Can I get triggers in my party? You can, in a sense, create them to be of a death world as a background. And there's also some spades that you can find. And you can somehow throw them together and make a trigger. Yeah. I'm not sure there is cosmetics in terms of items that make you look like a trigger as well. But who knows? Mods can make it maybe doable. So, oh, they're kneeling. He's kneeling. He wants to turn into something. We can't allow that. We cannot allow that.
Doubt is for the weak.
God damn it. Wow, Kibella can run just over everything. Cheapest her movement range. Move up here. Yump. Actually mark him with a blood oath. You're gonna injure yourself a little bit, but we get an AP for that. We're gonna make it raining blood as well. And we're gonna jump down there so she can kill him. And then I don't have enough more. No! I thought I still have movement left. That's a shame. Well, then use the grenades that takes over someone's will to fight for us for a turn. And he completely fucked that one up. Well, it's okay. Guess we gotta throw in a gas grenade over here. Some. It's a stinky. So, let's make play Jedi. Hopefully they shoot at you, Bella, so you can redirect some of your weaponry. So the cultist over here, he definitely can go. That means we are going to make the Word of the Emperor. First of all, as a buff. Then we're gonna go for Reckless Strike and take him completely out. That's that, and then we're gonna enfeeble these two fellas to be less good with their weapons and weaken them in a sense. So, Cassia. Moving up over here. Boofing Pascal. So, Pascal, shots. I can shoot that cultist over here, or I can shoot that cultist over there. I can even make an supercharge. So 2 targets are hit. That's it. Nice. There we go. We forced them to move towards that direction. That moved into that wheel of warp, killed itself. The other ones got enough damage from that encounter. Boost core marker
Follow my lead.
with some abilities. We're pretty good so far. We're holding the line. Okay, he wants to become a demon. We need to make that stop as soon as possible. Good. We're moving over here, and we are taking a shot with plasma pistol over there. And that's it from Pascal. So, moving up here. Let's do concentrated fire. And it does from the fall to his ass. Reloading the rest of the EP. And we're good to go. Oh, the Enforcer actually killed someone. Can't believe it. And the other Enforcer went through the plate. Self-sacrifice? He blew himself up. Okay, I did not expect that to happen. But it is what it is. Let's move to the next pillar with you. And now we're gonna reload. Then we're gonna make the Fire Mastery.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
And that means we are gonna shoot one after another. Oh, Argenta. Oh, Dude, she is a beast. She is a beast. Do we hit you? Ah, shame.
I'll do it.
So Kibella can walk again through everywhere and the whole map. The Braining Bloods skill to make a bloodbath.
The other side awaits.
Why not use Exposed Weakness? It was not necessarily for that one, Jurnelli. How you doing, by the way? Welcome in. Lord Teen, this master, please, immediate. We're en route to Starport. Repeat. I shall fear no darkness, for light is within me. The light of my faith in thee. I shall flee before no enemy, for thereon is no enemy more terrible than cowardice, and I shall overpower it. A great dance begins, but I'm still with you. Fear not, I will not let your soul fall into the clutches of the unclean. If it comes to it, it will be quicker than them. Red, black, and lots of blinding white fear. The whole city's quaking. No, the whole world. Must move outwards of the transport. The shuttles aren't going to find us here if the comlink stabilizes, which it won't. Observe Serpent Star from Vacuum. All we can do now is try to make it to Starport. Starbeast, how you doing? Shotguns are fantastic now. We're not abandoning people in distress. Everyone can come with us. The Spartan must get weapons. Any weapons. Let's move out. Another level up. Right. Fire Mastery. Until the end of combat, the soldier's rate of fire is increased by 30. We don't need that. Until the end of combat, the soldier's turn, each of their area attack deals additional damage equal to the number of attack targets. Yeah. Area attack damage for the shotgun. As for you... harder to dodge and armor penetration for the ranged attacks. Officers. Target of finest hour gains the bonus during an extra turn. All their non-attacking abilities cost -1 AP. During their extra turn, the target deals extra damage. Until the end of combat, the target gains the effect voice of command. Ooh. Extra damage percentage sounds nice. Pascal. All intimidates all enemies in the 5-solid radius, reducing their dodge and armor by 50% until the end of combat. 5-solid radius. I would rather go for dismantling attack with cripple. Daring breach. This turn melee deal additional damage based on strength. Take that. So the full grunts also blade dancer with more charges. Oh yes, baby. More jumping around. Always good to have. Always good to have.
I always keep my options open.
So Kibella is, I think, one of the greatest melee combat characters, yeah. I agree with that statement, Starbeast. It's quite insane what she's pulling off.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
To the eastern side. Boom. How you doing, by the way, Starbeast? For everybody who's just joined and you do like this journey, you do want to see more Rogue Trader, please do let me know. Please follow the channel. And also for those watching this on YouTube and catching up all our episodes, you know, thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, all the good stuff. All of the good stuff. Maybe really quickly. Give me a quick second here. I'll even pin just for you guys to be as easy as possible the whole playlist over here. Playlist. There we go. Rogue Trader. Boom. Enjoy our saga from the beginning. Dingo actually almost done with Rogue Trader and is just getting towards more DLC content. How about you? I mean, we're just finishing here Riker Minoris. And depending if the audience wants more, we're going to do full playthrough. If not, then not. So I could go around at the bottom to the starport, I think.
Keep your wits about you.
Let's keep moving. Of course, chat, Vikings, if you know there's any loot that I might be missing, or running past it and you notice it, then feel free to tell me.
How many righteous servants of the Imperium were felled by a weapon intended to aid them in the struggle against the faithless? Shot down in flight, with no chance to defend themselves or to complete their mission. I pray for their soul.
Do you know? Oh, straight up spawns, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh wow, there's more spawns down there. 2 of them even. Start the battle. Let's go full on Daka.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
27. That's a miss. So let's boost your stats.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I am your doom!
Boom. Nice try, Mr. Spawn.
Chaos guides me!
Nice try. So let's boost my strength. Let's give me reckless. Let's throw in with a charge
Nothing
attack.
stands against me.
Death to the weak!
And it clears only gives you the loot when you leave the area, obviously. This doesn't count hidden loot in boxes and such. That's very a nice quality of life thing to have. So, I'm gonna move around here. I'm gonna give me an extra AP.
As honor ordains.
Blam!
Trust me.
Wham! Another one bites the dust. Moving in. 20%. High chance we're gonna miss, as I thought. So I've got 2 care spawns coming up from below. Fire dudes. Oh, that far already? So, let's put some bleeding onto you guys. Nice.
It's just... My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
So, Pascal. There we go. Communication. Analyze the enemy. Shoot him. And we miss. Wow. Let's throw an exposed weakness then on him.
I serve the ruinous powers!
For the rest of the crew. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Out of my way!
Good. So, let's boost Heinrichs. Oh, Mr. Heinrichs.
But of
Reckless
course,
attack.
Lord Captain.
Bam. One kill spawn gone.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Tomes, you say? Go. Another one bites the dust.
Chaos guides me.
Oh no! He's gonna become a thingy. He's becoming a thingy, is he not?
As the tenets demand.
Run! Good. Let's try with the attack. There's comes the bleeding. A little bit of a void bite. Psychic shriek from the leader of the cultists. So actually, I didn't want to reload, but it is what it is.
I'll make
Let's have another shot.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
So, second weapon dismantlement. Taking another shot, and we miss. Mark him, expose him. Tactical knowledge.
Chaos guides me.
Chaos guides you. Oh, wow. Argenta, you beast. Outer Worlds, Lee. There we go. Another beat spice to dust. That forced walk in apparently was too strong for him. And we're charging up there. Getting them next.
Death to the weak.
Cute. Ow. Oh, they're him throwing the frag grenades. Nice. In the run and gun. Shoot again. Boom.
High momentum.
Let's move onwards. That dude over there. Cultist analysis. Still weak exploit. Then the protected spots for extra. I mean, it's 21 instead of
Death
10,
to
what it
believers.
was it 19? Can't remember. Nice. Nothing helped. I mean, it's a very harsh one to give you. But still. Ah!
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Run and gun. There we go. At least that hit went through.
Out of my way!
Beautiful. Put them together. Heinrichs. I have some time until.
Me.
Kibella. So you move it up here to get a point back shot, and the both targets are gone. If only they would make a PC Imperial Knights game with this quality. So all the loot that is on the ground from killing them should be popping up for me to be picked up as soon as I leave the area. No can go.
Rise
Nothing
to
will
the
be
top,
yours.
or get left in the dust.
After the arbites have some badass entrance moment here. When we're fighting, if I'm not mistaken, there was a. I should wish to collect remaining trophies and leave the collection. Except, yeah. I wish they have some badass entrance here when the Chaos Marine pops in. Well, admittedly, a different universe, but Battletech checks out the big max with big guns requirement at least. Oh yeah, Battletech is
If we
the
manage to find
mech
an
game.
intact shuttle in this burning hellscape, it will be a miracle sent by the God Emperor.
For a person as important as the Lord Captain, I am certain there will be a vessel waiting where it should be. Surely the commoners know their place in the evacuation order.
Oh, you are so naive. I love it. Knowing their order in the evacuation. My ass.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Show them no mercy.
Rebel, 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 rebel. Chaos cultists. It's gonna be first. Then Kibella will be next. Oh my goodness, Kibella. She's gonna do massacre. So let's start a battle. What? Ah! Exactly. Screamer of Zinch. Why is he so Fuck. Okay. This now just became a lot grimmer. Let's focus. Let's focus. Make a blood oath with you. I am going over here and making the sorry dance. Plum plum plum. Good. Then we jump in over here. Have a kill. Then we jump in over here. Have 2 kills. Then we jump in over here. Have a potential kill. There we go. Bruiser Rebel is gone. Sharpshooter up there. Oh, that's gonna be my my main target. Bruiser Rebel. Let's go in there. In the midnight hour, we cried more. And the rebel yells. Oh! Arbites! Arbites! Nice, they're coming for help. Fuck yeah. Run and gun. Moving over here. Take you out. I missed, but I hit somebody in the back. So.
I'll do it.
Good. Solomon. Apprehend. Get him later. Okay. Oh my... Completely heavy gunned him to bits. Jeebus creepers. Jeepers creepers.
Let's get to it.
So, do I give a full turn? Let's give it to
I'll
Cabela.
show you why navigators are feared.
Let's give it to Cabela. There you go, make the whole blood spiel. So you can jump over into the blood. And do a lot of more blood. There we go. Screamer gone before he could do even anything.
I shall not fail. Death is a blessing.
Bam! She's crazy. She is crazy.
High momentum.
So, Heinrichs, get over here. Give yourself some power. Give this hole a buff. Then we're going to charge recklessly. Yeah, let's do a charge. Swam.
Someone's death wish is mine to grant. I won't. I'm done with this one.
There we go. You're done with that one. Gonna move over here. We're gonna make...
Your reckoning is due.
That was nasty. Let's get to the sniper guy. So we're standing next to him.
Don't let your guard down.
Moving. 5% even hits. Gee. Okay. He's marked, he's bleeding.
Oh my word.
Nice try. The machine spirit communication onto us.
Let's make it quick.
That's that. Stein and Bryce. Galito! Oh man, I can't wait to have you in my company. Buzz. So, to the sharpshooter.
The shadow.
There we go. Still alive, Rogue Trader. Good. You spot just as many wounds on Glyto. There are burns and cuts all over the coats, and one of the visors is broken. And yet there's nothing in the cybermassive street posture that would indicate pain, if pain is even something the dog can feel. Where's the governor? I do not know. He waited for you under the arbites escort to burn the heretic's body and conclude the ceremony. But when the sun went out and the enemies came out of every crack, he panicked and ran. Not the smartest choice. It would have been safer with us. Those wounds look bad. Let me offer first aid. I would have accepted your offer, but we still have Medicaid kits. Not many, but it should last until we get out of the shuttles, which is all we need. What happened in the starport? Panic and heresy. Well, it appears the investigation has hit a dead end. Not yet, it hasn't. We did find something to the port terminal. Shortly after the tide was hauled away, the suspicious ship took off from the planet, and I already know who to track it down. I see you're not trying to flee and have chosen to fight instead. I commend your resolve. Actually, our plan is to retreat. The rebels are one thing, but there's nothing we can do against the warp forcing its way in. And that's a fact. This battle was forced on us. We had to keep the heretics away from the terminal until the machine spirit finished transferring data to our shuttle. Speaking of shuttles, the ship we hired has turned tail and left orbit, so must turn to you with a request. Take my squad on board, and we will disembark on the first world hour station with access to a void ship. We cannot die here while whoever stole the time is enjoying the freedom. I will consider it an honor to assist you. We need time to dress our wounds and regroup. We will cover your retreat and make sure that there's no attack from the rear. Get to the shuttles first. We'll be right behind you. Oh, he's not coming with us? Fair enough. Fair enough. Hot shot last pistol. Okay. In the midnight aisle. What about the sharpshooter rebel? Sniper rifle. Goods. Plasma gun! Plasma gun! This is all what I want to do. Give me that. Oh, oh, baby. Plasma gun. Yeah. I can't wait. I believe in miracles. Doop doop doo. Doo doo doo. Beeby deeby deeby doo. Bum bum doob. Bum bum doo boob. What is that? Stronghold. Ooh. I can do shotgun and shields. So. Granados. More granados. You too, Jack. Have a wonderful frickin' day. Fire and burning. Fragmentation granados. Hello, Mr. Guard, sir. What are you doing over there, Mr. Guard, sir? Do you have something in here? Is there someone hiding down there? Captives. They will get us if the right. Oh, some goods over there. Take them. Argenta, shoot the captive. No can do. Shame. Okay, I'll accept it.
I always keep my options open.
Nothing worse then. Always dangerous when a game saves on its own. What do we have here? It looks like nobility. The stench of Feistline and blood blankets on the starboard. Echoes of shouts and gunfire drift over the landing pads. You recognize Sergeant Mulgar amid the crowd of huddled next to the shuttles. He was a soldier who greeted you upon arrival. A group bloodied and frightened people is wedged between Mulgar's wardens and the shuttles. You recognize them as the governors of the planet and the members of the high-ranking entourage. Examine the people in the front shuttle. Some of the nobles are paralyzed with fear, others succumb to despair. Sergeant Mulgar, I demand immediate report. What is going on here? Our esteemed governor and his gang of cronies have been cowering behind us, and now, when things got rough, they thought they could scarper and leave us here to die. We shed our blood for him and broke our backs to provide for him. And after all this, you think that's fair, you piece of grok shit? The governor spits out blood and opens his mouth to respond when his head explodes. His body falls limp to the side, his remaining eyes staring upward. Enough! You've said your piece. For generations upon generations, the nobles of this world cared for the ragged minorities and ensured the prosperity of its inhabitants. And this is your gratitude, peasants? For killing a noble man, you deserve to be executed where you stand. My mentor was right. The rebel truly have no honor. We don't have time for this. We need to get to the shuttle now. Look at yourself, servant of the God Emperor. Whom do you serve? Humanity or its foes? How dare you speak of justice? With kindred blood in your hands, lower your weapons if you value your soul. Crying out loud, your lordship, sir. How could you say such a thing? A dull thud comes deep with the starboard. Heavy footsteps shake Rockreed, raising an unpleasant tremor in your bones. Oh!
You thought you had killed Aurora, false believers. Tremble, for I am Aurora. I am the herald of change. Behold the final dawn, and die!
I'll make an example out of you.
That could have been a little bit better. And die. Oh, the metal music that hits there. Whoopsie. Aurora. Let's have a quick look what he's doing. Aurora's hatreds. When being attacked, this creature will unleash the hatred against the last attacker. Because Marine will attack the target marked as hated by Aurora. Okay, so he's gonna focus on whoever's attacking him first. Aurora seems to be to go first. Okay, we have some minute rebel men over here. Rebel men over there as well. Is this all? Three over there, 6. He is 7. Aurora. Where's the 8th one? 3 Minutemen, 3 Minutemen. Aha! Gun leader. That's somebody we want to take out as fast as possible. So, start a battle. Marble kick. Oh my god.
Let's get to it.
Pascal is down. Not think it will hit us this hard, this early on. Have you the mark of hatreds? No. Okay, let's boost this all.
Here we go. Hold on. Let's make it quick.
Okay, they're all moving in. Heinrichs, you're gonna deal with the big guy, okay? Minutemen are no more.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
So... I'm gonna boost this with the Word of Emperor. With that... Getting higher. Moving on Pascal's position. And...
Let's see to it.
Parry. Crap. Okay, Kibella, can you go straight up to the gunner up there? No can do. Good, let's move up here. Throw that blood's offering down here. Then we're gonna go for raining blood. I'm gonna jump over here onto the blood surface. I'm gonna go for some dancy blades. Holy crap. All these power kicks that he's doing. Probably when she's standing up, she will get an attack of opportunity. Jeebus! Gene, how you doing, Mokuman? He is, probably a word bearer. Can we see more about him? No. So we're getting our asses handed over here. First turn was very unsuccessful. More defense. So, Cabela, show us what you can do. Are you kidding me? He parried that.
Let's get to it.
There we go.
High momentum.
That's that. Let's move up here. 14%.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Run and gun. Crap. Okay, there we go.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Was 2 good shots.
Doubt is for the weak.
So Heinrichs. Let's enfeeble him. Good. Reckless strike. And no swing. 39. That's good. That's a good hit. So he went down from the kick, the other one got up. So what I'm gonna do here is move closer and do concentrated fire. There we go. And stalwart. So, we'll move over here. Can I give Heinrichs some extra turns? I could give it to Gibella. Let's do that. There we go, 22. Other than that, boost quarter marker as well. So Argenta. Let's move closer. How's the shot now? 36. Let's do a rapid fire. Let's see if something hits. Yes! Good. Completely destroyed Mr. Sniper up there. Get completely wrecked. Up to 6.
Caught by the web.
26. He's down half. Let's see what he's doing. Round 4. He's running away. Bringing the heavy gun out. Oh, he destroyed the shuttle. You little piece of grog.
High momentum.
I can't remember that he was destroying the shuttle, though. There will be a crew in Dark Heresy. Yes, I can't wait. I can't wait for that. To see what Dark Heresy has in store for us. If Dark Heresy is definitely a game that you want to see and accompany me with, then feel free to follow us on all the media. Because we're gonna definitely play it all. So if we go 1/3 it down, then we shoot everyone. Let's go 1/3 it down. Take a shot. There's some bleeding happening. We're gonna reload. Firearm mastery.
Another enemy down.
Take some more shots.
Personally.
Okay. At least we got a lot out of them.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Here, maggot.
Good. Gonna move to over here. Made the littlest steer. And is she close enough for that? No, she's not. So that neither. Heinrich has that buff already. So does Kibella. Okay. $76. 80%. It's a good move. Was a good move.
I won't object to it.
Over here to the next part.
Here we go.
Nice try. Okay, but I can reach him. Oh, this could be it. This could be it. Let's end Aurora. Oh no! Should have normally attacked him.
How'd you like this?
Nearly got killed by his own rebel gunner. That's wild. 9 damage. Run and gun. Run and gun. 42%.
Your end was inevitable.
We got him. Whew. It's not an easy task.
Hold on.
But we did it. Let's go Argenza. Do some shooting down there. Nearly. Nearly.
I'll do it.
Ooh! Shredded to bits. Still love how arbites are basically Judge Dredd. Yes. Basically exactly that. Aurora, what do you got for us here? Bringer of Terror, heretical weapon. Heretical weapon. Can throw the Bringer of Terror and the life trading sword away because we are fully dogmatic. Requires heretical conviction. I think that could work for Idira, potentially. So Rebel Gunner gone. Wood chips. I wonder if he can destroy all the wood chips. Like if he can tramp you here, and then your run is over.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
The shuttle has been burned. Poor shuttle. Want to name it Run and Gunner? To the Witchy Bridge. There we go. All the other loot goes in there. Actually, you wish to collect all the remaining trophies and leave the location. Yes, please. Thank you. Yannick, thank you kindly for the follow. You're gonna play as a Radical Inquisitor? I'm not yet sure what kind of Inquisitor will make. Probably for the first one, somebody who's, you know, every means to winning, no matter the consequences. Thanks to the Emperor, you're alive, your lordship. We are gratified by your return, and the crew is full of zeal to carry out your orders. Do you have any hope of retaking the planet? I fear that Draken Minoris is lost. The situation is deteriorating by the minute. We must leave the system as soon as possible. However, there's still people on the planet who have not succumbed to heresy and who are worthy of rescue. We must save as many as we can. This has all happened for a reason. Saint Argenta, whose name I carry, will, with reverence and trepidation, is famed for saving people of dying worlds through the power of prayer. The lives of peasants are little value. Our prime objective is to save the holy relic. The elected priests who guards to tend to it. Every moment we spend in proximity to a dying worlds, we are putting ourselves at risk. Your life, Lord Captain, is far more valuable than in any of Draken Minoris. The world is doomed, and its inhabitants along with it. The disappearance of the star was the final nudge towards death. The final of the cults of the Final Dawn's plans. I once witnessed a similar event to the world that had surrendered to the servants of the archenemy. Our only hope is stopping them is to retreat to a safe distance from the planet and conduct the targeting bombing of the Electric Priest Monastery. If we blow up the reactor, the thermonuclear reaction will follow. The world's oxygen will evaporate, killing off the entire biosphere. Only death can rescue these people. The Undying One has reached out his hand to these worlds. It is time for him to reap the harvest. We must not reject his design, lest millions of names never reach him, and instead perish in the depths of the Empyrean. Death is mercy, Domin Cormaker. Whatever fate you choose for this world, I urge you to make haste, Lord Captain. The planet is burning and raging flashes of crimson and purple. I can see it even from the orbit. I'm with Lady on this. Enough talking, we need to get out of here while we still can. Set an optimal course and carry out an orbital strike on the Electric Priest Monastery. Rocket Minoris must fall. Yes, Lord Captain, I will immediately inform the navigation and artillery decks of the impending maneuver. The right shows, Lord Captain. May the secret exterminatus cleanse the veil of corruption. The bridge is in upheaval. The Technoman's prayer mixed together with senseless cacophonies. Magos, why don't you assume control of the Technomans? Surely the contribution will speed things up. There would only be a hindrance. I'm searching for a way to rectify the error. What is going on here? The warp sextant is not responding to commands. The ship's spirit is rejecting our prayers in anger. I'm currently calculating the plea that might appease the noble spirit. You blasted call. Magos, if you do not bring the situation under control, we will all perish. Act swiftly. You are right. This is my temple. Techno comrades, heed my instructions. The mayhem immediately subsides and the crew's action fall into some indescribable logic. The Omni Messiah servants start working in sync. Admirably done, Pascal. The Omni Messiah guides us. Please take our place at the conjugator, Lord Captain. First, explain what we're doing here. I studied the data and discovered the machine node that it was damaged as a result of heretic sabotage. The functioning of the warp sextant was tampered with in the ship's spirit. Aggrieved by this violation of the right of operation, it is now rejecting its calculations. Conjugator system of this temple of the Elder Messiah are subordinate to the shell of whose repositionary serves the machine we see before us. A machine created for your predecessor. Step up to the conjugator then. Servants of the machine god, heed my command. Acolytes, prepare the incense instrumentation of the liturgy of the machine. On the Messiah, rejoice. I must inform you that for the purpose of safety, completely reassembly of the warp sextant is updating of Datasmith blessing are required. Deviating from the right of operation, that sounds dubious, especially coming from you. Dogma bids that the appropriate rituals of cleansing and reassembly of the carried out of the warp sextant. It is a long and labor-intensive process. Our best chance is to bypass the secret prohibition on directly interfacing with the conduits of the motive force. The lives of the entire crew now depend on my conviction to the ship's spirit to start up a broken component. Is that right? Your interpretation is verging on tech heresy. However, given your rank, I will nevertheless respond for a layperson. You have described our position with relative accuracy. I place my hopes in this revelation and humbly ask for his guidance. What must I do? Place your hand into the throat of the conjugator. The laws of the Messiah know no exceptions, and so its ritual I will remain at your side to placate the wrathful machine spirit whose abode you will introduce. Let's place the hand there. At the same moment, the image of the widescreens before you change. Connecting. Connecting. Success. Reach out and touch the keys on the instrumental panel. Input. Stab brute. Sector. Stab. Act. Lord Captain? Please, you will anger the machine spirit before we have removed the restrictions. What does this all mean? At the sound of your voice, the conjugator servants, whose bronze-bound skeleton is built into the conjugator, shudders with a screech. The skull rotates towards you and stops in this position. Benevolent codes a voice receptor. I hypothesize that the defect of the located in the analysis a block. I register a reaction to the signal, but no proceeding response. A temporary override is permissible. The shell was created on a forge world unknown to me, initiating standard invocation of the machine spirit. By my authority, I revoke the inviolability protocol of the warp engine. Work. One of the conjugators with screens turns red. Servants of the Messiah, make now the offering of cleansing data crypts and machine spirits, so that it may be filled with their true calibrated data. May the Messiah have mercy on our souls. In meek solemnity, the acolytes offer the cleansing data crypts and the warp engine one after another, repeating prayers of exhalation. After anointing the contacts of the secret unguents, Pascal inserts them into the conjugator slots. Your head begins to spin from the holy sensors. Foul-smelling clouds of smoke. Let this mechanism awaken in renewed purity. Pascal enters the sequence command of the ray and raises his head, watching the bit screens. Suddenly, he stops dead. No. His fingers fly over the command runes, entering command after command. His mechanites clicking their pincers. Pull one lever after another. The wit screen fills with strings of symbols. Is everything alright, Magos? After a few seconds, one of the data crypts mounted on the conjugator begins to emit sparks. A moment later, another data crypt does the same. The mass of errors in the warp sextant's calculation is destroying the data repositories. The offering did not appease the ship's spirit. The warp engine cannot be filled with motive force. We are trapped. Perhaps an alternative Ryzen protocol or an emerged launch to the accelerated cores. While the other vid screens are filled with more and more strings of symbol, the monitor in front of you blinks and its static image changes. Pascal is too engrossed with its ritual. Read the information on the vid screen. Query. Machine Spirit, can you hear me? Kajigira servants creak quietly in joints, a sound that is drowned out by binary hymns of the tapping of the runes. Injury. Rescue. Query. Machine Spirit, this is the Lord Captain of this vessel. Obey me and start the warp engine. That was non-executable request, Lord Captain, even if the voice receptor could interpret it such a... Pascal's next vocalization goes unsynthesized as he sees the vid screens begin to stabilize one after another, the strings frequently galloping across the green. Registering warp sexting activated. Registering data stream stabilized. Registering 0 data errors found. Reporting the warp engine is ready for translation. I'm also reporting evidence indicating a Category 3 miracle fulfilling the criterion. Thou shalt witness the mechanism that toils in the glorification of its function and in defiance of deactivation. Lord Captain, Raver here. The crew are almost finished carrying out the orders given earlier. I've just received confirmation from the engine halls. I don't know what you did, but the warp engine's up and we're raring to go. Ready to begin translation to the warp, your lordship. What just happened? My hypothesis is that the ship's spirit heard our prayers and intervened. It summoned the power of the Omniverse Sign to do something beyond my comprehension. I know little of the Omniverse secret machines, but what I saw on the screen looked strange. A non-standard output of information lost in the data core. The servitors used as data conduits are not always fully lobotomized. Fragments of their thoughts can appear even in pure code. What? It appears the Omniverse perceives and knows the power of your faith, Pascal. He would not have worked this miracle otherwise. I hope he will grant me revelation that will allow me to comprehend the nature of this miracle. Lord Captain speaking, I give the order to commence translation to the warp. Waiting for you to ascend to the Captain throne, Lord Captain. May the Emperor protect us. Okay. Did you guys have different outcomes on this here? Oh, there goes the bombardments. Exterminatus. I mean, in that sense we shot on the temple with oh boy, shot on the temple with the reactor.
Preparation procedures for warp translation have been initiated. All crew stand by.
Oh, this is not looking good. Everybody buckle up! We're jumping into warp. Such a terrifying thing, man. Such a terrifying thing. I would not want to be on one of those ships and jump through the warp. Oh wow. I love these black and white cutscenes. Good old servitors flying around.
The Von Valancia's flagship made its way out of the doomed star system. As the void ships plunged deeper into the Corona's expanse, the rogue trader's subjects bid a formal farewell to the late head of the dynasty, Theodora von Valancius.
Skull Theodora, thanks for being our friend for 5 minutes.
Having paid their last respects, the crew gathered their strength and braced themselves for whatever was to come next.
Skull indeed, super rich. Skull indeed. So, my fellow crew. Lord Captain, allow me to report our journey through the warp is coming to an end. Lady Navigator Sailor informs me that we have reached the point where we can translate to real space. If our bonus systems is home to Footfall, the only Imperium outpost that functions as the wharf of the Corona's expense. Master Zachary Weiss has recovered an invitation previously adrift of the Immaterium. The Liege of Footfall has humbly requested an audience. Footfall, a place where filth and sanctity go hand in hand. Reverend Hieronymus Doloroso will most likely accept or expect a visit from me. I imagine he will be interested in talking to you as well, Courtmarker. I'll be leaving your wardship when we arrive Footfall. Once that is done, consider the Lord Inquisitor's task complete. The Lordship, young Evain Winterscale, has asked me to convey his gratitude for your hospitality and for having him from certain death. Not wishing to outstay his welcome, he plans to disembark at Footfall. Lord Evain swears he will not forget his debt to you. I hereby inform Rogue Trader that during the comprehensive system inspection ride, this unit discovered data clusters within the captain's conjugator that are concealed from prying eyes by means of personal cipher. Unit Codemarker Von Valances has been added to the access list of the assigned identifier Keeper 2. The unit can access the data from the captain's conjugator, which possesses in the decryption key. Proctor Anther has asked to inform you that he and his arbiters will be disembarking at Footfall so that they might continue their investigation. He also wished to thank you once again for the rescuing of his squad. Are you leaving us, Heinrichs? The arrangement between Lord Inquisitor and your predecessor was that I be transported to Footfall and not farther. I dare not to make advantage or to take advantage of your generosity and patience. I hope we will meet again. True servants of the Emperor always welcome aboard on my ship. An interrogator in Inquisition seldom gets to hear such words. Thank you for your hospitality. I will not forget. At least you don't need to pay inheritance tax. At least that. I get who is this Hieronymus you're talking about? He's the head of the Drusian mission on Footfall and one of the most prominent clergymen in the sector. The shed blood has washed away the taint from our bodies. It is only right that we now wash our souls with blessings of the servants of the Undying One. The Drusians, like the blood-spun web, are devoted at asceticism, rejecting wealth and luxury and surrendering themselves to his service. Why does the Liege want to see me so badly? Not you personally, he wishes to meet the rogue trader of the Von Valences dynasty. Tokara does not know about Lady Theothora's death and is simply seeking an audience with the power that be. My gut is telling me that something must be very wrong in Footfall if our astropath managed to read such strong emotion in such an anodyne message. We have no information, Lord Captain. The broadcast from Footfall was the only missive Master Zechariah has received lately. Tell the Lady Navigator give her leave to make the translation from the warp into real space. It's weird seeing all this again. Weird in what sense, Sidbottom? It begins issuing instructions. The massive ship appears to change with her eye every word. The bridge is set in motion and hundreds of people start preparing for the shift. One more thing, Lord Captain. No one of the station knows about Lady Theodora's demise and due inheritance to the title. Liege Tokara will be informed. It is required so we can use the dock, and besides, he is expecting a personal audience with the rogue trader. We shall arrive officially as the rogue trader. It will be done, Lord Captain. Why should we hide? We are protected by His grace. No need to hide. Hi, Factotum. I want to buy stuff. Oh. Can I not tell it yet? Tell you to buy stuff? Apparently not yet. It seems. Apparently not yet. So, abalads. Hmm. I think we're gonna go with you. Let's go with agility. Get a little bit of a higher initiative. Let's see here. Characteristics, no. Let's give you Grenadier. While using AP for throwing grenades is pretty massive. Pretty massive. And then extra damage. Exactly. Idira. So, what do I want? Willpower I can't. I go for perception. And do we have already fire within? Level 19 is my yours. Every time the Berserker kills or scores a critical hit against a creature, Berserker's next attack will cost 0 AP and will not count towards the attack limit. Exactly. Always attack opportunities whenever it attacks. We'll love that. Good. Where to now? Furibundus. There's been changes since I last played it. Makes me do a double take from time to time. Lord Cap, I'm getting reports of several ships moving towards us. Judging by the fact that responding to our hail, the elementary shows trail of micro batteries. Could this be work of Voigtveer? It's possible. It could have hired some scum. On my orders, all station, get ready for void combat. Straight up jumping into combat. Is that... I can't remember that it was straight up combat when you come into the system. Okay, Bella. Cobra class destroyer. Don't shoot the trawlers from group, please. Thank you kindly. So, the dreaded judge. Let's see here. Are we in line for those shots? They're coming from that side, so I can go straight up here and make a frontal attack. On you. Perfect. Then we can make some battery shots. And they're activating their jump. Already, we're gonna make the dorsal hits as well. And if we are there, I'm gonna throw in a flank attack from that side and move a little bit further. There we go. Getting some shots from that direction. Fair enough. Would you Bram? Assume that it's gonna run away. Oh, some shots are coming through. Not happy about that. Boom. Perfect. The flagship's weapon have a 10% bonus and critical hit chance. So, we're gonna make a full U-turn.
Engage the engines.
There we go. Take some shots. Dorsal fire.
Salvo!
Then we're going from this side.
All hands, prepare for acceleration.
Perfect. Okay, so straight up throws some space combat towards on you. Interesting. Let's get to the Drusus Blessing. Lord Captain, with the flagship of the Drusus Blessing, with a small escort ahead. What is your squadron doing here? We develop supply routes for Charistus. You see my ship is respectable of the merchant fleet? I want to have a look at your catalog then. Let's see here. Scram boxes. Arrays. Drives. Lance weapons. Oh yeah, upgrades for us. Boom, 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 boom. Profit factors on 20. I could get the shields if we upgrade. Everything else is not worthy yet. Let's see, reputation. You want trophies. I have some pirate stuff. It's not enough. Okay. So, let's go to the ship. What do we have here? Glimmer pattern wood shields, every prototype. That's basically the same. This amount is double against enemy blast attacks. Add to cargo. And Mazoa lance weapon. Can I have two of them? I could go for 2 lance weapons. Makes you want a TTRPG again? Have you seen the TTRPG session that I had with the voice actors in Botto? Provides 13 speed along with low acceleration and braking. 11 speed. I kind of like the idea of stronger acceleration and not. You have not actually? Here's a link to YouTube. Check it out. Go for Rogue Trader and let me know what you think of it. Provides woodchip weapons with targeting data, granting 9% hit chance and critical hits. Yeah. That's more complex. Let's do that. At the cargo. Welcome back, everybody, from the ad break. We have some torpedoes that we can throw out. Let's use those. So of the lance weapon. And the rest we're gonna leave for the moment. A ramming speed upgrade. Hull repair. Let's do a hull repair. 115 scraps. 155. Let's do some ramming speeds upgrades as well. They shall hurt. So. Persuasion skill. I need to increase that one a little bit. I think. Master of Etherics. Vulnerability scan. Arc Augury. Orb Chandler. Yeah, she's the strongest that one. Over here we have Athletics. Shield Master is good. Master Cannoneer is good. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay with what we have so far. Ash Worlds. Let's scan it. Simbato, do you think that I should tackle the DLC parts within my ship? Now, Lord Captain Station airlocks have been sealed from the inside, and Vox recordings stating the priesthood of the Altered Temple have not desired to communicate with the lately refusing access to guests of the Adeptus Mechanicus privilege. Okay, they don't want to. Fair enough. Yeah, you normally don't want your navigator to come with you to combat. Not at all. Definitely not. Definitely not. So, let's clean up here. We have way too much stuff around. Stud revolver, long lance. Well-maintained last gun. At the cargo. Blast wave. Can leave the blast wave for now. At the cargo. Bolt pistol as well. Prisoner's shank. The faux hammer. Water pistol. Arc rifle. Bigger ships? I doubt it. I don't think that will be something we're gonna see. I don't think that's something we're gonna see. Medal of Heroism. Somebody else iconoclast? I think everybody else is kind of dogmatic. Maximum wounds. When the veil decoration is above 15 toughness, each round with the wearer regenerates wounds. Gem of Dark Vitality. Let's take that. Persuasion view now. Add to cargo. cargo, improved body armor. More deflection 2 on that one. Against human enemies, deflection goes up by 1. Look at you, baby. Okay. Can you equip 2 shields? I don't think so. I don't think so. So. Explore the woodchip front line. As we're gonna do now. Question is if we're strong enough for that. Turn on. Lord Captain, machine spirit of this mechanism slumbers. Should you wish to awaken it, use the key of your blood. Place your hand inside the servitor's claw. Scarlet has informed me that the system has encrypted data stored inside. I wish to know its contents. Without a word, the tech priest turns its conjugator. We get to find hidden cages in the Calva Gamma and their Gonus system. How do you accept these keys? Grace's machine spirit is willing to transfer the data keys to the head of the House Valencius by the means of an elect to hypodermic tattoo augment. Restore the data of the cage located in their Gonus. I'm interested in the cage of the Calva Gamma. Have the tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus been able to discern how the ship was able to start the warp engine? Okay. Beautiful. The problem with changing ship is so much of the story is tied to the people and events of the ship. They would not move millions of people to a different ship when you lose. And you would lose story. Yeah. So, Totem. I would like you to order shipping transportation of some goods. Oh, the Navy is the only one? Okay. So, should we do it to become the flagship's blood? Become the flagship's blood. What is the recommended level? $30 to $40 with 15. Yeah, we're way far behind on going down there. Welcome back, Draz. Let's bring some joy into your apparently not so joyful situation. So, we're about to enter Footfall, but we can leave that for another episode. If you enjoyed your Steam, please consider leaving comments, do a thumbs up to the episodes, and share it with fellow Rogue Trader nerds. I would love to do a full playthrough, but it depends on you guys and the enjoyment of it. And of course, if you're here live with me, do hit the follow button if you're not yet a follower. Here's all the linkies.